The summer of 2026 in India has been characterized by an unexpected controversy. Rather than the customary discussions about the monsoon and the delicious varieties of Indian mangoes, public discourse on major television channels and in the social media groups such as WhatsApp has centered on the topic of cockroaches. Let me explain. It all began with some gratuitous remarks by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India, which led to significant repercussions. The Indian judiciary, known for making provocative statements, to put it mildly, inadvertently incited unrest that escalated to public demonstrations in Delhi. The situation presented considerable challenges for the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP government, currently in its 12th year under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Initially conceived as an online satire page, the initiative quickly evolved into a significant digital movement. Its focus shifted from satire to addressing substantive student grievances, particularly the recurring leaks of the entrance examination papers for educational institutions and job recruitments, such as NEET medical exams. The movement called for the structural reform to national testing agencies and demanded the Minister of Education's resignation, holding him directly responsible for these examination paper leaks. There is a broad consensus that the concerns raised by the students are legitimate. Authorities, including political leaders, academics, and bureaucrats, have all repeatedly played a significant role in the corruption and should be held accountable. Examination paper leaks and delayed academic sessions have affected Indian colleges and universities for decades, predating both the BJP's tenure and Prime Minister Modi's leadership. Many individuals who grew up in India experienced these challenges firsthand. Even during Prime Minister Modi's tenure, numerous irregularities have occurred outside the federal government's jurisdiction as state governments manage their own affairs under India's federal structure. However, the current generation of Indian youth, shaped by the rapid advancements across various sectors, have only seen Modi at the helm and possesses limited familiarity with the Modi era India and historical contexts such as of such irregularities. They hold Prime Minister Modi squarely responsible for this mess. The sustained pressure from the protests, primarily centered in Delhi at Jantar Mantar, a common protest site in New Delhi capital region, led to negotiation with the Modi government. These negotiations culminated in the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, the key demand for the protesters. Following commitments towards exam reform, compensation for affected student families, and immunity for student protesters, organizers have called the protest. Many observers may interpret this outcome as a setback for Prime Minister Modi's image and his government. However, Prime Minister Modi is a seasoned grassroots politician, widely regarded as a visionary leader in contemporary India. Contrary to the media portrayal of him as a firm and ruthless autocrat, he is a committed Democrat who remains attuned to public attention. He has repeatedly demonstrated willingness to listen and adapt, as evidenced by his actions during the anti farm agitations and in the aftermath of legal and legislative setbacks such as NJAC and the Land Acquisition Bill. The cockroach movement has demonstrated that despite his media persona, Prime Minister Modi is vulnerable. Nevertheless, both the BJP and the Prime Minister Modi have exhibited resilience, a willingness to learn from their mistakes, and the capacity to outlast their political adversaries. Beyond this political fallout, there is a broader societal issue that India will have to address. Behind the success of the CJP protest, many ugly sides of the Indian youths the crassness, the violence, the filth in their language, just to name a few, also came to the fore. Indian parents will have to introspect, just as we are doing in the US in the BLM Antifa riots after George Floyd's killing and pro-Palestinian riots on the US campuses after October 7 killings of thousand Israeli civilians by Hamas. You can read my entire article on my and many more on my Substack, Avatans Kumar Substack. Sorry, avatanskumar.substack.com. Thank you.